You thought Chris Thorndike clinging to Sonic was peak cringe? You thought Princess Elise smooching a hedgehog was the absolute low point of this franchise? Oh, my sweet summer children, hold my chili dog. Because today, we're cannonballing into the abyss of what I personally consider the worst Sonic series I've ever laid my traumatized eyes on. And trust me, after watching this, I needed some serious coping mechanisms. We're talking, of course, about Sonic Prime. Now, let's be fair for like 5 seconds. The concept? Freaking cool! Sonic, being his usual impatient self, shatters the paradox prism, and bam! His world, his friends, all fractured into these shatter spaces. Different versions of Tails, Amy, Knuckles, Rouge. It sounds like a recipe for awesome, right? Like, oh boy, multiverse shenanigans, this is gonna be epic. And season one, it did start off kind of strong. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. Then season two and three hit. And it was like we were stuck in a time loop of our own. We kept going back to the same places, repeating the same beats. It was less evolving and more devolving at Mach speed. And Sonic, my boy, he's supposed to be this cool, cocky, a little bit arrogant, but ultimately good-hearted dude. Prime Sonic, he was so shailant, way too caring, almost to a cringy degree. And the writers couldn't decide if he was a genius or dumber than a box of rocks. One minute he's figuring out interdimensional physics, the next he can't see a betrayal telegraphed from 3 zones away. It's like pick a lane, writers. Remember Sonic Boom? Yeah, that show gets flack for not being game accurate. Heck yeah, but man, it was funny. Sonic and Boom nailed that blend of hero and hilariously self-absorbed dude. Prime Sonic, he felt neutered. My sister literally called him well, let's just say overly accommodating. He's supposed to be nonchalant, people. He was very, very chalant here. And the dialogue in Prime,
Fascinating. But what I really want to know is, how did you get in here?
You left the door open.
Thorn Rose is ready to skewer everyone. Then a little bit of sunlight hits her, and she's like, oh, what have I done? It was so abrupt. The only thing that kept me going, and I mean this, the only bearable part for me was Shadow. My man, Shadow. His characterization was actually good. He was trying to be good, learning, not just hung up on Maria. He actually cared for Sonic. That was the glimmer of hope in the shatter mess. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about Sonic Underground and their random musical numbers? What about Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and its unique brand of chaos? Sonic X's 4Kids dub? And yeah, those definitely have their questionable moments. AOSDH is a meme goldmine for a reason. And Underground? Well, it was a choice. Many argue those are the worst. But here's why Prime grinds my gears so much. Why it felt like the worst to me. It had so much potential. The animation was often gorgeous. The multiverse idea was solid. It came out after so many other Sonic iterations, good and bad. We should be learning, evolving. But the execution, the pacing, the repetitive plot points, and the often baffling character choices just made it a slog. It's the disappointment that stings the most. So, am I completely off my rocker? What do you think is the most hated, the absolute worst Sonic show ever? And hey, if you like this kind of chaotic coping mechanism content, please subscribe. It tells me I'm not completely crazy.